Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and this is Lace Spirit Designs at the Artsy Tea Club holiday pop-up. So it started at 12 today. It is 1 o'clock and oh man, it's bright. I have this turned down exposure as much as I possibly can, but it's so bright in here. And it is not even, I don't know if you can see that, not even 50 degrees. So I'm in my hand warmers, I'm in my jacket, I've got long johns on under my pants. But there's people here and they're shopping and it's so cozy and whimsical, and I can't wait for it to get dark later because it's gonna be so cute. There's so many lights and everything, and I've got my Christmas lights up. So if you guys stop by, be sure to do the scavenger hunt because they're giving away free little sticker sheets at the Star Droplets booth. So let's see how the day goes. Babushka Sandy. So the menu has all the pieces you can choose from.
Oh, I see a raven.
Hatchet and a raven.
I'm a big bro. Wait, I have this. I must have bought this. I Crunchyroll Expo many years ago.
Oh my gosh, I missed Crunchyroll Expo.
Many years ago. This is for trust issues with stickers.
I feel like we had this conversation a lot. I feel like we've talked before.
I have commitment issues. That's cute. I think I gotta go this one. You got it.
So it is 4:30. It has not gotten any warmer than 50 degrees today. So I have my beanie on and I have hand warmers in my little gloves and also in my shoes. But the vibes have been amazing. Thank you to everybody who has stopped by. There's about 30 minutes left of the event. So as soon as it's over, we're gonna tear down and get some ramen because we're so cold. And it's done! Thank you guys for stopping by. Be sure to stay tuned at the end to see how I did at the show with my profits and expenses. Thank you! Alright, it's been a couple days since the tea club has ended, and if you're new here, this is the part of the video where I talk about how the event went and the profits versus expenses. I would also like to mention that if you want to see actual dollar amounts of anything that I made or spent to be at any event that I've ever vlogged, you can check out my Patreon for $5 or more, or you can join my YouTube members at the $2.99 level to see all of that information. So a little bit of an overview if you were not familiar. Artsy Tea Club was held on December 6th from 12 to 5 p.m. at the 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫 1920 Tea Club in Fresno. That is off of Bullard and Palm if you're local, and the event is hosted by Starry Droplets Sandy and her sister Cindy, who works at the tea club, and they do these events pretty much every other month for the last year. This is the third time I've done their events, and the first time I've done it in the entirety of 2025, which was not my intention. I really wanted to do one in October, but I had other obligations. You bet I did my spreadsheet as I always do. Ignore the fact that it has 3 days worth of tally marks, but a little bit of Lay Spirit stats. We sold 58 products at this event. Our best selling item being die cut stickers. I sold 20 of them. And our best selling individual item was my Fresno Nightcrawler Society die cut sticker. I sold 4. My worst selling items were a tie between my acrylic keychains and my enamel pins. I only sold 1 of each. So let's get on to the pros of this event. From the start until now, I don't know if this will change eventually, but the tables are always free. And the only caveat with that is that it's a juried process, and Starry Droplets tries to put a bigger emphasis on actual, art, not like typical vendors who are reselling anything, but people who are actually their own artists and selling their own artwork, and very much Central California focused. There have been some people who've come from the NorCal or SoCal area, and based on the events that I've been to myself and attended, it seems to do well enough that some of these people have come back for other events. So I think that just goes to show how great of an event that Sandy is putting on. This has become probably my favorite Fresno event that I sell at. Not necessarily because it's like a huge moneymaker, but just because of the vibe that is at these events. It's so cute and cozy. There's really only I think 6 or 8 artists at this thing, so it's very tiny. And there are some people who come out specifically for it, but there's also just a general public who are going to either this shopping center or the cafe just to get something to eat or drink, and they stumble upon this cute little artisan market. Sandy and Cindy also do an incredible job of doing some kind of event or theming every time. Like there's always lights strung up, and sometimes, depending on the season, there's paper lanterns, or like there were Christmas lights and a little Christmas tree. There's always activities. So this time there was like little wooden ornaments that you could decorate and hang up or keep. And she also did a scavenger hunt that we all got to participate in, which was awesome. And of course, it is always very well advertised. She does her best to put up flyers inside the cafe during normal business hours, and I believe even at the college, but also online. Like there's stuff that she posts frequently for every event that happens on Instagram, which you can check out their Instagram here. And yeah, it's just a really fun event to be a part of. As for cons for this event, I really think the only one that there is that it's outside and it was cold. This is the only event I'm doing that is outdoors at the moment because it's local and I don't have the space typically to haul around my own tables and pop-up tent. So when we do this event, Ryan and I have to split up everything between our 2 cars and haul it all across town. So there's not a lot of events that I would be willing to do this for, but because it's local and because I want to support Sandy and the Tea Club and just the local art scene, I do this one. But it was so cold. I don't think it barely got up to 50 degrees. I even came prepared with like multiple layers and hand warmers, and the hand warmers, even though they were hot, they were not warm enough to like keep us warm, but you did what you could. Luckily the vibes were great, so that like kind of kept everybody in good spirits. But yeah, so that was the only con. On to the pie chart. Again, it's a free event for artists, and my only expenses were dinner that night and the credit card processing fees. So all in all, this is a pretty nice pie chart. Cannot complain. And again, if you want to see this uncensored, if you want to see the actual dollar amounts, check out my Patreon or my YouTube members. Yeah, I guess there's not really anything else to say about this other than like it was a very card heavy event for me. There was only like 3 transactions in cash. But yeah, so that's it. So that concludes this vlog about the Artsy Tea Club holiday market. This was a short one, obviously, because it's only like a 5-hour event, and there's not a whole lot to show other than just the vibes and the occasional check-in. Again, be sure to check out my Patreon and my YouTube memberships if you are interested in seeing actual dollar amounts. And for other events, they typically have like some comments that I have about the event that I don't want public, so I don't have anything special to say about Artsy Tea Club other than I will continue to sing their praises. But yeah, I have a lot of work to do to get ready for our next event, which is going to be SAC Anime Winter at the very, very beginning of January, the 2nd through the 4th up in Sacramento, California. If you plan to be there, please come and find me. I'm always excited to be back at SAC. And yeah, other than celebrating my birthday today, which will have passed by the time you guys see this, and getting ready for the holidays, it's just gonna be a really busy month. So I will see you guys around here and on Instagram and TikTok, hopefully, if I can get my stuff together and start posting more frequently short form stuff. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!